They'll look to throw now on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
They'll set up to throw.
Claypool with another catch. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Now back to throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. The Cardinals at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. They'll set up a throw. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The LA offense ready for this next possession.
So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Tua. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Over the middle to Smith.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Rolling to his left.
Tyreek Hill's got another one. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. On play action, here's Tua. Now this one complete to Smith.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Tua throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hill. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Montgomery back to the ground. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Tua sets up to pass it. Now he's forced out left.
He'll find more on the comeback route.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Now Tua.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Buying time to his... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get out to the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. That drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsor saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just were unable to do so.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Back to throw now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. On second down, it's Pollard. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
And this returnable for Hill.
6-yard return after a punt of 48.
And they will take over first and 10.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
From the 26, they'll line up on second and 4. From the gun, it's Tua. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. It's Hill, complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
No surprise they decided to throw on third down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Catch is made by Hardman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Defense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Dillon up the middle.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Tony Pollard, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals have moved out in front.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Now Tua on the bootleg here.
Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll take this up to about the 7- or 8-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw there taken in by Smith.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Tagovailoa are going to try and throw on 3rd down. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here comes the Rams punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Quick slant finding Claypool.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Arizona. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Watch out for Hill on the return. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Play action. Now it's Tua on the move to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely, because remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And as we check the next-gen stats, that play lasted just 2.7 seconds from beginning to end. Just not enough time to throw the football.
L.A. readies for its next possession. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Handoff comes to Montgomery.
We'll get this up to about the 44. following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. Open man is Uzama. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They fake the handoff. Now Tua steps away.
And he'll just get rid of it.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Tua.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one may be his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
Solid footwork, but not able to get a whole lot. Brought down shy of the 10. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's a much-needed completion right there on 3rd down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guys. A great field position. They needed that throw, that completion, that first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
2nd and 4. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Now a give here to Pollard. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Back to throw here. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And his pass incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one may be his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that is incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. 2nd and 5. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left.
There's Tremble, the tight end.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
The kick by Carlson is good, and the lead stretches. 16-3 now.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
He's got the connection to Moore.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
A give. This is Montgomery. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
And he's got it to about the 40. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. He'll look to throw.
Ruckert hauling it in on the out route.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Tommy Trimble, the intended target.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll run left with Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. The tally there, minus 8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Ask them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
And the Rams getting set to go now.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Tua going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tua now on first down. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down. Now Tua. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And again, it's Tagovailoa.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it fourth down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Dillon now on 1st and 10.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now Pollard. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now back to throw.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. Run for Pollard. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Cardinals,
they're back to 500 as they move to 4-4 on the year.
And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for L.A., the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.